Hello again, everyone. This is American Idioms Review Quiz Part 7. This is Part 7 in my idiom review series, and like the last video, it will contain a multiple choice quiz for 10 idioms from the original American Idiom series. The example sentences will be different from the original series, so it's a great way for you to practice. Can you get 100% on the quiz? Well, let's see. Here we go. Number 61. And the answer here is B, roof. Hit the roof. I'm terrified to go home because my dad is going to hit the roof when I tell him I failed math class this semester. Okay, so if you hit the roof, it means that you experience sudden anger, like this person's father. They're going to be very upset, right? Very mad, very angry. So we say they hit the roof. All right. Now for number 62. And the answer here is C, boat. Rock the boat. I didn't agree with the new policies proposed at the meeting last night at work, but I didn't want to rock the boat, so I didn't say anything. Okay, so if you rock the boat, you make trouble or you upset the flow of something. Like in this meeting, in our example, this person didn't want to disrupt or upset everybody by criticizing maybe things that he didn't like, right? So he said that he didn't rock the boat. Got it? All right. Now for number 63. And the answer here is D, ball. On the ball. He wouldn't be having these problems with his employees now in his department if he had been on the ball about their situation in the first place. All right, so if you're on the ball, you're alert about new things, or in this case, maybe the details of what's happening with his employees, right? This person's saying, well, you should have been on the ball. You should have been alert to why, let's say, maybe these employees weren't happy or they weren't doing their job correctly. Okay, so be on the ball just kind of means to be alert. All right, and now for number 64. And the answer here is B, helm, at the helm. With Glenn at the helm, our company has grown exponentially over the past year. All right, so if you're at the helm, it means you're in charge, okay, of a group of people or maybe an organization. So they're talking about how this person, Glenn, was very successful being at the helm or in charge of that company. It grew exponentially. All right, with him at the helm. Okay, now for number 65. And the answer here is D, air. walking on air. George was walking on air after he found out that his daughter was accepted at Harvard. Okay, so George was very happy. So if you're very happy about something, you're walking on air, as we say. Okay, like George here. He's so happy that his daughter was accepted at a great university. All right, now for number 66. And the answer here is D, take. A double take. The first time I saw Tucker, I did a double take because I didn't even recognize him after he lost 50 kilos. All right, so if you do a double take, it means you look at something twice. You're so surprised. Okay, this person looked at this person and he said, "Whoa, this guy used to be big. Now he looks skinny. He lost 50 kilos." Okay, he did a double take, which could mean that he actually looked twice at the person, or he's just saying it figuratively. This idiom is used both ways. Okay. Now for number 67. And the answer here is D, leg. Get a leg up on. They are trying to get a leg up on their competition by practicing 3 times a day. All right, so this could mean either to give assistance to somebody to help them or to have an advantage or to get an advantage of some kind, right? In this case, they're trying to get a leg up. They're trying to get an advantage over their competition by practicing 3 times a day. Got it? All right, now for number 68. And the answer here is B, dodge. To get out of Dodge. In this case, it's the past tense, so it's got out of Dodge. When I heard that the hurricane was coming our way, I got my family out of Dodge as fast as I could. To get out of Dodge means to leave someplace, usually very quickly. Like this person, they were afraid of the hurricane. So they got their family together and they got out of Dodge. They got out of there quickly. Okay? All right, now for number 69. And the answer here is A, door. Show me the door. My brother showed me the door last week when I asked him if I could borrow his new car. Okay, so in a way, it's an order to someone to leave. Okay, usually it means that you don't want them there or you're rejecting them or you're saying no. Like in our example, this person's brother was saying, "Look, you're not going to use my car. I'm not going to let you borrow my car." So you show them the door, meaning that no, the answer is no, please leave. Okay, this is what it means. Okay, and now our final idiom, number 70. And the answer here is B, chicken, no spring chicken. Gerard is no spring chicken, but he is still in better shape physically than most people twice his age. Okay, so a spring chicken is a young chicken. All right, so if you're no spring chicken, it means that you're not young. And this is used a lot to mean that somebody is old, right? They're not a spring chicken. Like in our example, this Gerard here, he's not a spring chicken. He's an old guy, but he's still in better shape than most people. Okay, twice his age. All right, so he's no spring chicken. Got it? He's not young. That's all for this video. Thanks again for subscribing, and please like and share the video to support the channel. And remember what I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.